You know, and that's the worst of it. I mean, the wind they can deal with, but I don't think they have any place to put all that water.
Yeah, you're not kidding. And it is the right side of the tropical system as it comes on shore that is always going to be the wettest side. So those communities from Corpus Christi to Houston, all the way up to Dallas, those areas that have been inundated by some very heavy rain so far this late spring is going to be getting the brunt of the rain with this storm system. In fact, let's take a look at that here very quickly, friends. Here's a satellite radar composite, and what we're seeing is the actual center of Tropical Storm Bill as it was coming on shore bright and early this morning. And there you can see the very well-defined center of circulation right between Houston and Corpus Christi. But notice this is the left side of the storm. Notice how there's hardly any radar returns on the left side of the storm. All the wet activity is going to be on the right side of the storm, and as the system now begins to curve up to the north, it's going to be bringing that very heavy torrential tropical downpour type of rain. And with this stuff, you could just see blinding rain that could last for 10 minutes or it could last for an hour and a half as it continues to turn up to the north and eventually to the northeast. So very, very interesting. And yes, it is very par for the course this time of the year. This is exactly what we're supposed to see, is some kind of a tropical system that typically forms in the Gulf of Mexico early in the hurricane season. So live shot right now, when you see the Grand Tetons like this from the Driggs, Idaho perspective, you know that the air is nice and dry. Oftentimes those mountains are just a little bit obscured with cloud cover. Very dry conditions all across the Intermountain West. Beautiful weather from the Pacific Northwest all the way down through the Great Basin and all the way out here into the state of Utah. A couple of isolated showers around portions of Wyoming and around extreme eastern Idaho. But boy, around the southwestern part of the state, that's just a delightful pattern. We'll see some of these occasional high thin clouds, but I do not see any reason to change this forecast here for the next 5 to maybe even as long as 7 days. This is what the computer models are projecting through the day tomorrow. Notice those little areas around some of the eastern mountains that have seen a little shower activity will continue to do so in the afternoon. But boy, here in the southwestern part of the state, it's just going to be dry. It's going to be warmer than normal. I think it's going to be fairly delightful. Now, looking ahead toward what happens on Thursday, these are just high, thin clouds that develop as they come in on this very dry west-southwesterly flow. So no rain in the forecast, maybe a couple of mountain showers, and that's it. Let's break down the temperatures then as we look at it region by region. The forecast will have lots of sunshine around the Magic Valley with high temperatures, upper 80s to low 90s. Up around Sun Valley Way and up and around Stanley, you'll probably see the best chance of seeing at least a little scattering of showers in the late afternoon, but temperature readings ranging from the mid to the upper 70s. McCall, Cascade, Riggins, mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies. McCall at 79 degrees for the high tomorrow, Cascade at about 80 degrees. Payette at 94 degrees. Emmett, I love that Emmett Valley, land of cherries up there. Well, 90 degrees, it's going to be beautiful with overnight lows in the 50s. And here across the Treasure Valley, we're going to be seeing lots of sunshine with high temperatures right around the low 90s. Caldwell at 91. Boise will see a high tomorrow of 92. Eagle at 92. And Meridian will see temperatures right around 93 degrees. 7-day forecast then for the Treasure Valley. Let's keep that sunny to partly cloudy skies scenario in place through the weekend. Temperatures will fluctuate plus or minus a couple of degrees each day or so, but that's just going to be unusually warm through the weekend and going into the first of next week. And the mountains are going to be seeing plenty of sunshine with a few isolated showers around some of the highest parts of the mountains, but those temperature readings, that's comfortable. 74 to 75, maybe 77 degrees this weekend. I'd say it's going to be a nice dry stretch of weather.
Nice for hiking or camping or anything.
Beautiful. Yeah, this is a great time to head up to the mountains when you can almost guarantee that the weather is going to be nice and sunny.
Yeah.
Great idea.